There's a burning question on the minds of Kenyans today, and the question is this. If Sifuna were to contest against William Ruto for the presidency today, would he win? In fact, such questions are the genesis of infographics such as these. If Kenya voted today, on the left you see William Ruto, on the right you see Edwin Sifuna. Watoi jina ODM Secretary General. Tulisema Sifuna ni PSG, People's Secretary General. And this has sparked a debate who would win if these two were to face each other at the ballot. My personal take is that Sifuna would win, and that's why in this video I want us to look into some of the reasons why Edwin Sifuna will thoroughly defeat Kasongo if they were to ever meet at the ballot. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Now, the first reason why Sifuna would thrash William Ruto at the ballot is the fact that he's a great debater. In fact, I would dare say that the only other person in Kenya today who can match Edwin Sifuna pound for pound or possibly surpass him in debating skills is none other than Riggy G. But unfortunately, Riggy G is unavailable until his case is brought to a close. But if the powers at hand tried to pair Sifuna and Kasongo for the presidential debate, Kasongo will sweat mursik. And here's Exhibit A, just listening to Sifuna giving Veronica Maina and Osoro a fatality on Citizen TV. Roll the tape.
Not children, Osoro. We are not children. And the fact that you are elected, this election does not confer genius on anyone. In fact, many of us don't even understand what we are doing most of the time. Number two, my brother, I have no problem. I don't want William Ruto to ever listen to me. What for? He has his bishops, he has his choir masters like Naosoro here. Let him listen to them every day. I am okay him not listening to me, but please, you cannot see Azimio in everyone. Kwame Wino comes here, he's an independent expert in economy, you label him Azimio, dismiss him. Kepsa come to you and tell you this thing is going to tank the economy, you dismiss him and say they are Azimio. Kenya Association of Manufacturers, the bishops, everyone. You cannot dismiss everyone. As somebody has said here, we cannot all be wrong. Another thing, Sam, there is something called Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You don't talk to me about furniture. I have not eaten. When was the last time you bought furniture for your house? You can't come here and tell us, oh, you've reduced tax on furniture. We want to eat, Vero. Stop telling us about this thing of furniture and helicopters and IDF. How many Kenyans know IDF? You are reducing tax on rentals. How many people are landlords here? Maybe it's just you and Osoro here who are landlords. I am sure some has no house to rent. And then they say that 1 teaspoon of poison, just 1 teaspoon of poison in a cup of tea is enough to take you out. This one is a drumload of poison. A drumload of poison in the well. And then you come and tell us, oh, Azimio does not see anything good. You tell us what is good, we will tell you what is bad, because that is our job. And lastly, Sam, so that I hand over to my sister here, I want to say this. Kenyans know all of us. You know these characters. William Ruto has never built anything. He has never built anything, and I dare anybody to tell me what he has built. If he did, we would be enjoying those 6 stadiums that he promised us. He's not going to build you a house. Okay. Don't agree to be lied to.
All right, okay. Senator Sifuna.
Now, first of all, Sam, thank you.
Now imagine Ruto having to deal with that on the presidential debate stage. He'd be finished. Now the second reason why Sifuna is the man to beat Kasongo is because he's not a pushover. I'm actually yet to see anyone put Sifuna in his place other than maybe Raila Odinga when he told him, awache kuwa chungu sana. Other than that, everybody else has been bodied. Just listening to Sifuna rejecting the bullying of Speaker Amason Kingi in the Senate. Roll the tape.
Pick one of them and read Rule 30.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I'm very well versed with Rule 30.
Just read Rule 30.
I am well versed with the rule. I just want to say...
I am not versed. Read it for me, please.
But you cannot direct me to read. I am saying...
Honorable Sifuna, read Rule 30.
I am well versed with the rule. Let me say what I want to say, Mr. Speaker. Yeah, let her read.
Order.
I don't think there is any rule that requires that I can be directed to read.
Honorable Sifuna, take your seat.
Thank you.
In short, Kingi ameambiwa asome hizo standing order zake za upuzi yeye mwenyewe. And that's what we need. We need a titan like Sifuna to outsmart and possibly even embarrass Ruto on the presidential debate stage. Otherwise, tukituma Kalonzo na Matiang'i, wataenda huko kunyenyekea mbele ya rais. It took Matiang'i sijui how many months to say must go. Kalonzo still keeps calling Ruto mheshimiwa rais. We need somebody who already in their head, Ruto ni mtu one term, ako nyumbani, anamuongelesha kaa raia. That is what we need. You humble yourself before you are God, but you don't humble yourself before you are Goliath. What did David tell Goliath in the Bible? He told him, you are going to fall. Hakumwambia mheshimiwa Goliath, tunaenda kupeleka one term. No. Unaongea mbaya, unapiga mtu mawe, anakuondokea papo hapo. That is what we need. Sifuna is the man to do that. But the third reason why Sifuna is the best candidate to face Ruto is the fact that he does not fear Ruto. In fact, last I checked, Sifuna lectured Ruto to his face at George's funeral service in Siaya. Just listening to this.
Wote ambao mmefika hapa na wasalimu kwa jina la Yesu Kristo, hamjambo. Mheshimiwa Rais, mimi ndio Sifuna. Wengine Mheshimiwa Rais, wanasema Waswahili mwiba wa kujidunga hauambiwi pole. Kuna watu kwa serikali yako kazi yao ni kushika handball kila siku. Sasa kama hii drama yote tumeona Nakuru, ati watoto wanakatazwa kufanya mchezo, sijui wanapigwa tear gas, sijui wanafukuzwa. Hiyo ni mwiba wa kujidunga, Mheshimiwa Rais. Wale ambao wanahusika na kufanya kazi yako ikuwe ngumu, read them the riot act, kwa sababu tunajua kazi yako ni ngumu zaidi, wasifanye ikuwe ngumu zaidi. Kwa hayo mengi nasema asanteni sana na Mungu amlaze George mahali pema peponi.
That line alone, ati Mheshimiwa Rais mimi ndo Sifuna, will end the debate before it even starts. Fourth advantage for Sifuna is the fact that he has a solid base. From the moment he declares his candidature, he's immediately walking away with 90% of Western Kenya, which has 6 times more numbers than the Rift Valley counties combined. In fact, to the best of my opinion, the only other region which can match and surpass Western Kenya today is Mlima Kenya. And the sad thing for Ruto is that the two are working together. And with the two combined, that immediately makes this advice from Francis Atwoli become relevant. Play the tape.
Wale wako karibu na William Samoei Ruto, kule sehemu za Sugoi wakate miti isiwe karibu, kwa ajili tarehe 9 usubuhi ya huyo usiku kura itatangazwa na huyo mtoto atajinyonga. Wakate miti.
So yes, Sifuna versus Ruto, Sifuna carries the day. Babu Owino versus Ruto, Babu Owino carries the day. Kalonzo versus Ruto, Kalonzo kind of carries the day. Matiang'i versus Ruto, Matiang'i kind of carries the day. You get the point that I'm making here is that anybody who faces Ruto or squares up with him will carry the day. But some it's an assurity, some it's a somewhat good probability. And from where I sit, we need an assurity. I would want a presidential candidate who is below the age of 40 to take on William Ruto. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just my take on the matter. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below. Who do you think should square up with William Ruto in 2027? Kalonzo, Matiang'i, Rigiji if he can beat the case, or Sifuna, or perhaps Babu Owino? Just drop me your comments. Let's gauge ourselves in the comment section. We see what's up. Now, having said that, guys, here today's ads of the day. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602 and he'll get your house dapped up.
Right now, I'm with my team headed to a client's house in Ruto for consultation. That is to take measurements of the windows, go through our catalog with the client, and then once they decide on the color and the fabric they want, we'll get busy sewing, and at long last, the curtains installation will be on us. So if you're looking for curtains, shears, curtain rods, curtain accessories, reach out to Phoenix Curtains and Interior Decor and we will sort you out. Call us on 0724 414153.
Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.